How is it going, guys? My name is Trevor, and today we are back here with another NBA 2K19 rebuild. We basically have 3 seasons to rebuild a team. Okay, hopefully you guys actually saw that. We have 3 oh my god, can't speak. 3 seasons to rebuild a team, and we're going to be doing the New York Knicks. But before we start, if you guys do like these kinds of videos, please subscribe, comment how I can improve. If you think I can improve, I definitely can. Also, Instagram in the description, my username. If you want to go follow me, you can. I haven't been really using it that much, but to each their own. I will follow you back potentially if I look it up in the system. Or when I log in, of course. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to be doing the New York Knicks for this video. They are my favorite team, and we're going to try to make them really good and hopefully win a championship within the next 3 seasons. So I'll see you guys at the start of the first season. Alright, so basically, here's the team we got. So we got Porzingis, Canner, Tim Hardaway Jr., Marzonia, Courtney Lee. We have a lot of shooting guards. We have Kevin Knox. We're definitely going to try to keep him. There's a few contracts I definitely want to get rid of, like Lance Thomas for sure, Joakim Noah, Courtney Lee, and Tim Hardaway Jr. Maybe I'll keep Tim Hardaway and then trade him in the offseason, but I definitely want to get rid of either Courtney Lee or Tim Hardaway Jr. I found this really interesting. I wonder if they'll actually, so you can actually get Ben Simmons by trading Porzingis, and there's actually, you can get a lot of good players for Porzingis, but obviously we are not trading him. We will be trading these other guys though, so when I find a trade, you'll see it on the screen. Alright, you know what? We're going to be doing this trade. Tim Hardaway Jr., Lance Thomas, and a second-round pick for Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside's on an expiring contract, so I think he is. I feel like he's on a player deal. No, he's on a player deal. Okay. I saw another deal. This one's even better, actually, I think. We're just going to do Wilson Chandler and Jared Bayless, actually, only because I think they are definitely both on an expiring deal. I have to make sure, though. Where is the contract here? Does it not show? Yeah, so he's expiring, and he's... Oh, and I'm guessing he's expiring, yeah. So these guys are definitely both expiring. No player options, no early termination, whatever the case may be where they accept the offer. And yeah, I'm going to find more trades now. Okay, so you know what? We're going to do this deal. We're going to get Chris Middleton on the squad. Just because he's a better shooting guard than any other shooting guard that I've had. We're going to get rid of our pick because picks are kind of useless in this game, especially with the draft classes not being ready yet. So there's only one more trade I think I need to do, and that's trade Joakim Noah. So I'm going to do that right now because I do have something to actually say. So first off, if you guys can hear my computer in the background, I do apologize for that. There's not much I can really do about that in the sense of trying to, I guess I'll have to do this deal, in the sense of the noise. I also don't understand why that works as well, but it is what it is. Let's see if I can maybe flip that guy. Yeah, so if you guys do hear I'm running this on my PC, so I do apologize if you guys do hear the noise. Is there any other? Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do that Cleveland deal, I think, or I could do this Lakers deal. It's probably better, or that might be even the best. The Brooklyn Nets deal. You know what? We're gonna do the Brooklyn Nets. Screw it. So there you go. We cleared up a lot of cap. And I'm going to check our roster and our rotations. What are we going with? I think we have Frank Ntilikina, Chris Middleton, Wilson Chandler back on the squad, Porzingis, Cantor, Tyler Zeller, Marzonia, Trey Burke, Kevin Knox, Moutier, Ron Baker. Okay. I mean, this team is decent. We're probably not going to be that great, I'll be honest. Yeah, we don't have our pick, so kind of stinks. I'm really just banking on free agency where we're going to go after a big name. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the end of the first season. Hopefully, we don't completely suck. Alright, so looks like Russell Westbrook is the MVP, override player. Hold on, what does it even mean? I've never seen that before. What does override player do? Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year. Tyreek Evans, 6th man. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved is Buddy Hield, and Nick Nurse was the Coach of the Year. What does that mean? override player. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. So I could pick Porzingis to be the MVP. Oh, I didn't even know you could actually do that. Okay, so that's new. I don't know why I would do that. That's kind of messed up. I guess if someone, like, you saw the stats and, like, they deserved MVP, then you would probably just be like, yeah, I'm going to override it. Really interesting. I didn't know you could do that. All right. So, any Knicks on here? Probably not. Maybe Porzingis, but I think he got hurt. So, yeah, I don't see anybody here. Maybe we'll get Kevin Knox? No, Kevin Knox didn't make all-rookie second team. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Obviously, we did not make the playoffs. We went 30-52. We're going to check out our stats. See what we've got here. So Porzingis had a really nice season, but I think he only played. He might have only played like. No, he played like 70 something games. It looks like. Okay. Chris Middleton was our second best player. Then we got a bunch of other guys that were not too bad. But yeah, so those are the statistics. We definitely have some work to do in the offseason to make the playoffs. Definitely want to sign some big name guys for sure. We're going to simulate the playoffs. We're going to see who ends up winning the championship. It most likely will be Golden State, but you never know, as it's actually going to be the Raptors. So the Raptors with Kawhi Leonard are a cheat code in this game, as Kawhi Leonard wins Finals MVP. I'll see you guys at the start of the second off season, right around to the draft. All right, so I'm just going to do this trade, clear up a little bit of cap, and get a first-round pick maybe to use as a future asset. Trevion Graham, and a second-round pick for a first-round pick from Golden State. Not too valuable, but it just clears up some cap. So I'll see you guys at the start of free agency. All right, so we're at the start of free agency. I do want to say signing coaches, I think I mentioned this, is so annoying. It really is. So it looks like we don't have a lot of cap space. A lot of cap holds, that's why. We actually do have a lot of cap space. I'm going to try to offer Jimmy Butler a contract, 'cause I feel like we could get Jimmy Butler and Kyrie Irving. That would be ideal. So, Jimmy Butler, do you want to come to the New York Knicks? I feel like you do. I don't think we're going to get Kevin Durant. I think he's going to go back to the Warriors, or he's going to go to the Kings. But we'll try it. We're going to try to get Kevin Durant to come here. All right, Kevin Durant just has no interest in coming to our team. And I feel like, yep, Kyrie's probably going to go back to the Boston Celtics. I mean, I'll give him a player option, no trade, but he's probably going to go to the Boston. Yeah, he's going back to the Boston Celtics. So we might get Jimmy Butler. I still have Porzingis on the market as well. So I'm hoping we can, yeah, so we're going to get Jimmy Butler. I'm going to reject Mario Hezonja. I don't really care about his rights. Trey Burke, Moutier, Baker, Noah Vonleh. Yeah, Wilson Chandler, renounce him. Jared Bayless, renounce him. Chris Middleton, because we're probably not going to re-sign him. Trade exception. What does that do? Oh, that's cool that I can do that. All right, I didn't even know that was a thing. So now we have $50 million in cap, looks like, which is pretty sweet. Kyrie went to the Celtics. Durant to the Kings. Ooh, all right. So we still have enough money to get one more player potentially. So I'm going to try to go after DeMarcus Cousins. You should try to come to our team, DeMarcus. He wants to go to the Pacers. All right. Anybody else that's like relatively pretty good that would want to be on this team? I could get DeAndre Jordan, but maybe Chris Middleton. You know what? Let's offer Chris Middleton a $100 million contract. How many years can I give him? 5? Yeah, all right. We'll give him 100. We'll give him that. He'll sign that for sure. Porzingis, what do you want? Agree, renounce rights. Can I sign all these guys? Yep, okay. Looks like we got something in the works. So, let's see, signed. Yep, we signed all of them, it looked like. So how much money do we actually have now? Now we only have... Oh, we have we still have enough to get maybe Brook Lopez or someone around like that. Okay. I'm going to take a look around. Let's see my roster. What do we need? So, Frank Ntilikina is our starting point guard. Yeah. No, I'm going to have to trade. I might trade a player or two. We also need a center. So, you know what? I think we're going to go after Brook Lopez. I would like to go after Miles Turner, but I can't afford him. So Brook Lopez is the next best option. We'll get him on a 2-year deal. Actually, we'll get him on a 2-year deal, 3-year, but a team option. And he's going to sign with us. So we got Brook Lopez. Let's see if I can find any other guards here. Maybe like a point guard that could potentially start. Like an Ish Smith would be nice. But he's going to the Bucks, so no big deal. Carmelo would be cool to bring back, but I don't want to bring him back. I mean, other than that, Salah Majri, maybe? No, but I already signed us. Whatever. Screw it, right? Maybe, who else is a point guard that I could potentially get? Who's a good point guard? There's really not many point guards out here, are there? I'm going to figure out these free agency deals, and when I am done, I will show you guys the final roster to start the second season. Alright, so we're at the start of the second season. I think I need to sign a power forward, but I might actually look to make some moves, to be honest. For starters, I would definitely want a better point guard, so I might look to move Chris Middleton, potentially. So I'm going to actually field some offers now on screen. Let's see if I can potentially get a point guard for him. I could get Andrew Wiggins, but that is not a point guard. So I would rather have a point guard. That's not a bad offer. I could get Brandon Ingram. Well, that's just not a point guard though. So the trades are interesting in this game, but yeah, I guess maybe Drew Holiday wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, especially since we really aren't going to be able to afford anybody in free agency. So we're kind of like strict. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to trade Chris Middleton for Drew Holiday and Jose Calderon for James Ennis. So we're going to do that deal. And I'm going to look at my roster now. And now we have Drew Holiday at least as a starting point guard. Jimmy Butler will be the starting shooting guard. We have 4 small forwards. We need to sign a power forward, and we need to make one of these guys a shooting guard. So I might make, you know what? I'm gonna make Corey Brewer a shooting guard. So let's do that now while I'm here. There you go, and small forward. And I'm going to keep changes. And there you go, we have a shooting guard. And now I'm just going to sign a minimum free agent power forward, and then we're going to check the rotations. So let's see. Let's just sign this guy for a minimum, and there you go. So let's check out our rotations. This is what we are going with. We are going with Drew Holiday as the starting point guard, Jimmy Butler as the starting shooting guard, Kevin Knox the starting small forward, Porzingis at power forward, and then Brook Lopez is our center with James Ennis, Salah Mejri, Mitchell Robinson, Ian Clark, and then Frank Ntilikina, and all these other guys are at the bottom. Bench is a little weak, but what are you going to do? We're going to simulate to the end of the second season, and hopefully we have a better record than last year. Okay, so here we are. We had a much better record this year with 30 games, over 500, 56 and 26. Well, not 36. Well, anyways, Giannis was the MVP, had a phenomenal year. Gregory Rice was the Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man. Defense Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard, Most Improved. Kevin Knox, way to go, buddy. Had a nice year. 15 points, about 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Yeah, very good, very good. And then Nate McMillan was the Coach of the Year for the Raptors, because we signed Nick Nurse. Anyone on the All-NBA first team? Oh, he fractured a leg. That's awful. Let's see. All-NBA second team. And there you go. Porzingis, All-NBA third team. check out the stats: 24.7 points, 8.1 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 1 steal, 1.5 blocks, 50% shooting, 51% shooting, 41% from 3, 85 from the free throw line. So very nice year for you. Luka Doncic as a second-year player. Just, I need this guy. I need that guy. Other than that, anyone else? Any other Knicks? Not going to have any rookies, so that's pretty much it. So, way to go, Porzingis. We are the 2 seed, by the way, and we're taking on the Indiana Pacers, who all, if you guys didn't just see, lost to Marcus Cousins. So, we're going to check out these player statistics. So, where are they? Here they are. Porzingis, good year for him. Jimmy Butler putting up 19.5 points. So like about 26 and 6 per se, and then very good defense from him as well. Drew Holiday doing his thing out there. Kevin Knox, Brook Lopez, James Ennis off the bench, 10 points, pretty good for him. Frank Ntilikina 7 and 6 just about. So pretty good year overall for us. Let's take a look at what the coach wants to do in the playoffs. We've got Drew Holiday, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Knox, Porzingis, Lopez, Ennis Robinson, Mejri, Clark, and then all the rest of these guys are down here. So we are going to simulate the first round against the Indiana Pacers. I think we should be able to beat them, but you never know with 2K, especially with their simulation. So we're going to simulate the current round now, and look at that. We were down 3-1, and we ended up coming back. So taking on the Boston Celtics, they are pretty good. They might actually beat us. I feel like they have a better team than we do. There's only one way to find out, and that's to simulate the current round, and that's what we're going to do. And we won in 7 again. All right, taking on the Raptors, the defending champs. We're going to take it game by game. They win game 1, okay. Game 2, we tied it up. Very good. Game 3, we win. All right, awesome, very cool. Game 4. All right, can we beat them in 5? Close them out. Yes, we do. We're going to the NBA Finals in the second season of this simulation. We're going to simulate the current round. We were playing the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's just see if they still have pretty much the same team. LeBron James, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, Dwight Howard is back on the Lakers. Spencer Dinwiddie. Okay, this team is not too bad. Pretty good. I feel like we could be able to beat them, though. That's actually pretty evenly matched, I would say. We're going to simulate the game by game. Game 1, they win. All right, no big deal. Game 2, they win. All right, we're down 2-0. And, okay, it's tied up. Nope, they're up 3-1. They're probably going to win the finals. All right, 3-2, good fight. And they win in 6. Okay, well, got to the finals. LeBron James, MVP. Very good season for him. So I'm going to simulate to the offseason. I will be trading my picks, trying to make some moves, trying to strengthen our bench. And I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, we just traded for D'Angelo Russell, Drew Holiday, and 3 first-round picks for D'Angelo Russell. I'm going to see if I can make one more move, potentially. Maybe trade a few of these players and the picks for another big name. Maybe a better center. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we just traded 2 first-round picks and some other miscellaneous players for Jordan Bell. So pretty nice deal there. See if I can make one more deal with these last few picks that I have, potentially. See if I could get maybe a pick this year. No, it doesn't look like it. I get a second-round pick, but unless I can maybe do a pick. Can I get a pick this year? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, we'll keep these 2 picks. No big deal. I'm going to simulate to free agency. I'm probably going to make some minimum moves. So actually, I'm going to see you guys at the start of the 3rd season. All right, so I basically am at the start of the 3rd season. I let the CPU just sign some minimum guys for me. So they signed J.R. Smith, Omri Caspi, Darius Miller, John Lure, Isaiah Cannon, and Shelvin Mack. Okay, those are actually some pretty good players. Surprisingly. So our bench is pretty good, actually, it seems. So we're going to take a look. We've got D'Angelo Russell at the starting point guard position, Jimmy Butler starting at shooting guard, Kevin Knox, small forward, power forward, Porzingis, Mitchell Robinson at the center, Jordan Bell Brooke Lopez, John Lure, Omri Caspi, and then the rest of these guys off the bench. I'm not sure what the heck is wrong with Frank Ntilikina, but he's kind of giving me an attitude. Anyways, hopefully we go to a championship this year. Only one way to find out, and that is to simulate. So I will see you guys at the end of the third and final season of this rebuild. Alright, so we're at the end of the third and final season. We went 60-22, so we're a 60-win team. James Harden was your MVP. Sasha, this guy, Rookie of the Year. Dennis Dawson, I don't know who he is, doesn't exist. Anthony Davis was Defensive Player of the Year. His numbers were a little down, though. And then this guy was Most Improved Player again. And then Coach of the Year was Mike D'Antoni. So, won't be a first team. Nothing too much there. Nothing going on. Only be second team. D'Angelo Russell. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I kind of want to see what kind of stats he put up. He averaged 24.7 points. Basically 25 and 8. 25, 5, and 8. Really good season for him. Shot about 45%. About 39 from 3. 82 from the line. So not too bad. Congratulations. And that's just awesome. And then Porzingis on All-NBA third team. Numbers went slightly down, but his efficiency went up for the most part. So that's pretty sweet. Obviously, with a better team, you would think, obviously these numbers are going to change a bit. I just wanted to check out my boy. Anyways, he's not my boy. But so let's take out the player stats for everybody else. So these two guys are the leaders of New York. And then we got Jimmy Butler being that veteran presence, averaging 19 points. And then Kevin Knox, he got hurt, but he's, doing his thing. Jordan Bell, Brooke Lopez, they're doing their thing. Basically a mixture of Knicks and Nets on the same team. So that's pretty cool. Just want to see the standings. We were the number 1 seed, and we should be able to get to the finals again. We're taking on the Indiana Pacers, who went 40-42. Can we just sweep them? Knowing 2K, we won't, but we do. All right, taking on the Raptors. They're a bit scary in this game because I feel like 2K now favors them because of Kawhi Leonard's love affair. Regardless, we're going to simulate the current round, and we are going to beat them in 7. Okay. Also, another team that 2K has a love affair with, at least this year, it seems like the simulation, Milwaukee Bucks, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. You guys already seen, he won MVP so many freaking times already, the amount of times I've done this. So we're going to simulate the current round. Can we win? And we get eliminated in 6. What a disappointing end to the video. Rockets Bucks finals. We're going to simulate the playoffs, and the Houston Rockets are your NBA champions in 5 games. So unfortunately, we could not deliver a championship once again in this video. Although we did build a really good team. Sometimes simulation happens. Once again, if you do hear the computer noise, I apologize for that. I can't really fix that right now because it's kind of right next to me, but I think for the most part you really can't hear it. Anyways, if you guys like this kind of videos, subscribe. Let me know how I can improve in the comments below if you think I can improve. And if you guys have a suggestion for the next team, I'll definitely look at the comments right away, and I'll do it right away in the next video. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.